Advice. Everybody's got some advice. Your friend, your dad, even strangers have advice.
Hey, heard about NFTs?
Excuse me?
Dating advice. Life advice.
Quit your day job.
You're a winner.
It can't be fudged.
There are books on advice, tapes on advice, even shows on advice.
What an idiot. Thank you.
You want my advice? Here we go.
What you should do,
My right, your left.
Quit.
what you shouldn't do. What to eat,
Here you go. Back in.
I recommend the fish.
what to drink, what to think.
Feel it. Right
In a world full of cookie cutter, one size fits all, trust me, I know it all advice.
And out.
Maybe it's time for a different kind of advice. Advice that comes from getting to know you, not trying to sell you. That understands your perspective before giving you a new one. That's the advice you want for your money. Scotiabank, you're richer than you think.
Morning, fans, and welcome back to the Irving Gymnasium here on the campus of Ross A. Netherwood School. I'm Bill Gibson with the Maritime Athletic Profiles crew here once again at the Milner Invitational. This is day 3. 4 big games ahead of us today. Starting out this morning, the 9:30 tilt, UNBSJ and Ste Foye, 11:30 Cape Breton and Acadia. Take a little break for a coaching clinic, and then 3:30 we have UNB and Stu. 5:30 RNS and Tetford wrap up the tournament. Thus far, UNBSJ 2-0, RNS 1-1, Ste Foye 1-1, and Tetford 0-2 in the, we'll call it the college prep division. And in the university division, it's an unofficial name that I'm just giving it right now. It is Acadia 2-0, UNB 1-1, Cape Breton 1-1, and St. Thomas of the ACAA 0-2 thus far. Some real interesting matchups. This UNBSJ and Ste Foye matchup should be a good one this morning. Cape Breton and Acadia, 2 U-Sport foes. And then UNB Stu, the cross-campus rivals. You can bet those players know each other pretty well. And then the home court, Ross A. Netherwood, to try to finish things off here with another win over Tetford. Should be a pretty good matchup. We have a stellar officiating crew on hand for this morning's game. Mr. Matt Whipple, Dave Gallagher, and Adam Humphrey. Told them this morning they're the best crew of the tournament, at least until Michael Murray makes an appearance. Pick up the starting lineups as they come out here. Folks, you are coming down. Make sure you bring one. Come on down because you get some great basketball action. That UNB game against Stu is going to be a really good one. Cape Breton Acadia should also be good for UNB. Javordo Mitchell worth the price of admission on his own. I think he's got 10 dunks in the tournament through 2 games, something crazy like that already. Get here, you're going to want to see him in person. If you're in the St. John area, that's going to be marvelous to see him play. UNBSJ resurgent, a couple wins under their belt here, looking for a third this morning. Lots of reasons to get out here to the gym when you do come down. Put an extra $20 in your pocket, buy one of the t-shirts, support the 4 a.m. Foundation. I'd like to see those t-shirts sold out by the end of the day here. But pleased if you're watching along at home. Starters for UNBSJ, 13 is Jack Fury Miller, 23 is Ewan Robertson, 6 is Austin Brunn, 4, Ethan Zamurda, and I'm guessing the other one is going to be 5, Aiden Connors. Indeed it is. Your 5 starters for UNBSJ. We'll pick up the starters for Ste Foye on the fly. 7, Isaac Kiana. 11, Lucas Biangu. 15, Simeon Alves. 2, Zaki Olivier Benamur has the ball right now. And 10 is Loic Defoe. That's Defoe with the ball. Kiana. Benamur. Alves trying to work inside. Going to be over to UNBSJ. Dynamique coached by Vincent Plant. And on the SJ bench, Paul Vaughn, Dom LaViolette, and Jack Tilley. It's a 3-pointer to start the scoring. Kiana, a dynamic player, is going to be guarded by Fury Miller. He was a player of the game yesterday. Great little interview with Jack post-game. Ewan Robertson looks for Austin Brunn. Brunn, tough catch, kicks back out Zamurda. Zamurda for 3. That's good. No, back rimmer. A little too excited. I thought that one was going through. Loic Defoe. Biangu, he's been good going to the bucket. Alves Benamure, 10 on the shot clock as he penetrates. Taken away by Zamurda. Ahead, Connors, right to the tin. Can't get it to roll down. Two Dynamique players there. Dynamique in the, I'll call them gray and blue trim uniforms. Seawolves in the red. Steal by Connors. See how he does on this lay-in. That's a little better than the last. .50 SJ, early going. We had the late game yesterday, so stretched out well this morning and already on the run. First foul is going to go on Connors. Be his first, team's first. Defoe is looking to go underneath, knocked away by SJ Zamurda. No dribble and just lays it up and in on the catch. Kiana had the shot, was going to go a little bit closer with it. Might have been better off just to take the open jumper when he had it. Connors from deep, front rim. Turnover out of bounds. Kiana loses the handle. Checking in now, Felix Ariel. 6'5" forward. Checks in. Jack Fury Miller with a deep three. Quick 10-0 start through just under 4 minutes for St. John. There's the first points on the board. Zaki Olivier Benamure. Ewan Robertson, too strong. Ariel got in the air on that one and then had nowhere to go. Results in a steal for the Seawolves. Zamurda for three. Had time to think about that one. That's Defoe, cross court, Biangu. I feel like Ste Foye has really been a slashing team in this tournament. Haven't seen them yet. A lot of action towards the bucket. There's a big block from Biangu. Maybe that gets them started. Defoe. Running a play here now. Looking for the kick out, nicely taken away by Fury Miller. Going to be a foul underneath on Benamure to nullify the block. Dov Khan checks in, 4:35. AJ Nash off the bench as well for the Seawolves. Timeout taken by Ste Foye Dynamique. just listening into the SJ huddle a little bit here. Haven't been following along all weekend. It's close quarters here for our broadcast crew. I could literally reach out and write on the clipboard here beside me that SJ has on their bench. So I'm sure the mics will pick up a lot of the discussion. Happens as play goes along. Sometimes a few of the words that you can't say on TV might get through. Coaches have been known to have a few of those every once in a while. Connors makes the first. Good on the second. SJ looks like straight up man-to-man defense. Wame Conan, number 22, is checked in. That's Brunn on the finish. 14-3, SJ out to an early lead. Charles on the drive. Blocked by Brunn, but there's going to be a foul. They're going to shoot two. It's more the slashing game we've seen out of the Dynamique previous two games of the tournament. Where you see the replay here. Just by the man attacking the bucket. And pretty much a lot of body. Rough Louis Charles, 6'2" guard. Austin Brunn on the drive. Oh, I thought that one was going through. Foye Milner on the rebound. Finds a little space on the other side of the rim to score 2 points. Angat makes from deep. He has multiple times here in this tournament. He's going to go on Felix Arial, number 1. Subs in for UNBSJ. 3 is Ewan Wilson. And 14 is Lance Howlett. Wilson, 5'10" guard, first year out of Horton High. You're wondering who he is. And Howlett, first year guard out of Bayview High School in Halifax, 6'3". Through the hands of Howlett. Timeout taken by UNBSJ, 2:47 to go, quarter 1. Big thanks to the sponsors for making this tournament possible. You'll see Scotiabank logo on the screen, their big sponsor here, Scotia Wealth Management. World's oldest basketball court, and what a great story that is. Give them a Google. Be joining that crew at their table for the banquet this evening. Very graciously invited, and heck, not going to turn down a free meal. Won't be on it. Won't lie about that one. And of course, the fine folks at Chateau St. John, where I spent the last couple nights. Very pleasant group there. And I will say, pretty good breakfast, and the breakfast staff just fills you with energy when you meet them first thing in the morning. Look up Chateau St. John for all your hotel needs in the region. Sea Wolves break the huddle. First to return to the floor. Nash, Kahn, Wilson, Howlett, and Brunn for UNBSJ. That's Charles on the curl from Ariel and Gat. 12 is Biku has checked in, and 22 is Conan. For Conan. Howlett on the steal. Nobody stops the ball. He gets right to the rim, can't make the lay-in. 3 players down on the floor. I think everybody's okay. Alex Ariola will check in. Guess we got a couple subs coming in. Got Ariola in, and Ernest Vovk checks in as well. Vovk out of Chipman was a real wrecking ball in the single A class, NBIAA here in New Brunswick a few years ago. And Gat, a little too strong off the heel. Vovk on the rebound. Wilson picks the ball up, nearly has it stolen. Not a great place to pick up the dribble. Subs are in, 7 and 8 for Ste Foye, 7 Keona. And Tanku is 8. Vince Fuda Tanku, 4-inch forward. Kiana, 6'4" as well. I will say, when you see these young fellas out on the floor, they don't look like they're 6'4", and then you walk by them. I'm 6 foot, and I have often felt short here in this gymnasium here this weekend, and I don't often feel that short. What I lack in height, I make up for in girth, we'll say that. Oh, Howlett on the take. We're going to count the bucket, and we're going to have a foul on the block called on Ralph Louis Charles. Howlett to shoot one. 18-6, UNBSJ. Nice high rebound there. That was Kiana on the rebound. Outlet, Angat on the drive. Going to be fouled, I believe, by Kahn. Vovk was there as well. Angat gets the first to go. Miss there. Ariola on the rebound. Ariola to the Belize City Belize. Here via Briarcrest College. Vov on the rebound, then lost the handle, gets it back. Kiana with the knockaway. Finally, it's into the hands of Khan, who scores two. Dov Khan, and just in the right spot to pick up that loose ball. Scrappy play. Seawolves will take the 2 points. Would like it to be a little bit cleaner, though.
Come on, Alex, step up!
Angat gets space. Corner kick for Biku. Biku makes three. Abel Biku, 5'10" guard. Class of 24 out of Quebec City, Quebec. QC, as I say. That's Howlett answers with a three. Final 5 seconds of the quarter. Angat gets one away. Good if it goes. Nice shot by Roy Angat. (23-13) UNBSJ. Just seeing what official was saying to the St. John huddle. Gave them a team warning of some sort. Not entirely sure what that was about. One quarter in, first game of the day. Pleased you have you along. If you're listening online, feel free to give me a shout out. On Twitter at Billsby, BILLSBY. Feel free to reach me there. Drop me an email as well if you're more comfortable in that format. If you're in the gym, say hello. Email, probably the easiest one to give you would be the podcast email address that I have, Late Scratches at outlook.com, at outlook.com. Should ought to reach me right here. That's probably the simplest one. Requires a lot less spelling as long as you remember the E in Late Scratches. And I'm sure we'll be talking about the Milner on the podcast this week. For a relatively new thing, started with Brad Janes and I. Small little bit of self-promotion there. But yeah, we've had some great guests on already, including Tyler Slip from Basketball New Brunswick this past week with some very interesting things to say. Really set me up well for this weekend here at the Milner. Great comments on the rise of prep school basketball in the province. Interesting comments on that about what the future may hold. Prep school versus the traditional high school system. Give that a go. How that impacts minor basketball as well. We had a great conversation with Tyler, so I do highly recommend that one. Late Scratches, give us a listen. Set to go for quarter two, UNBSJ plus 10, 23-13. Ste Foye ball, so we can make it a single-digit game here. To score, we've got a 24-second clock, did not start. We're just going to reset the clock here to 10 minutes, start the quarter all over. Shot clock was not running. Let's see if we get it going this time. There we go. Engat for three. Just made one to close the quarter. Makes one to open the quarter. It's a big 6-point swing for Ste Foye. Out with a little bit of pressure now are the Dynamique. Howlett. Vovk. Robertson. Finds space for Vovk. He's going to finish for 2 and go to the line for the extra 1. Nice pass from Ewan Robertson. Little screen and roll there. And Gatz had the hot hand. He's going to the tin, doesn't get a call. Kiana on the second attempt. Finally, Ariola gets it for the Seawolves. Howlett. Defoe, Kiana. And got for 3 again. He's on fire from deep. Knocked out of bounds. Cape Breton Capers are starting to trickle into the gymnasium here. They've got a big match with Acadia coming up here in game 2 of the day. Some subs here, checking in. 4 is Omerta, 5 is Connors, 15 Cartwright for the Seawolves. That's Connors for Omerta. These two have played a lot of ball together. Robertson to beat the shot clock, didn't get it away and hit the rim in time. St. Foye on the run. They were looking for Angat in the corner again. I think a bounce pass gets there on that one. Tough pass to throw though, bounce on the run. Oh, strong take, and that's probably 2 points they should have had, but they get the rebound. That's Biku. Defoe for Biku. Biku's got some room. There's Angat in the corner, wide open. Too strong that time. Another offensive rebound. Biku. Going to penetrate, kick one more time. That's Kiana, too strong. Cartwright on the rebound. Cartwright from the outside. That one's out of bounds. Off the basket support. Couple subs in. Thomas Liberté Bryson. Number 9 checks in. 15, Simeon Alves checks in. And I thought there was someone else come off the bench over there as well. Did they just go run in the corner on me? It is number 6, Jeremy Makoso. That's Makoso. Alves. Biku on the drive. Little circus shot there for Biku. Nobody stops the ball. The Seawolves just take it right to the rim and roll it in. Miss there from Biku. Seems St. Foye has fallen in love a little bit with a three-point shot. And I guess why not if you can make them like that. Thomas Liberté Bryson. Austin Brunn will check in. Next chance. Takeaway. Biku with the lay-in. That time doesn't get it to go. Makoso on the rebound. Will go to the line. Jerry Makoso, opportunity to shoot. As Austin Brunn's going to check in. Foul's going to go on Vov. And he'll go up to the bench for Brunn. Makoso makes the first. That's going to be 28-23 now. Ste Foye has used a three-point attack to shoot themselves back into the game. Brunn with the rebound. A block out of Alves. Robertson releases the three. Cracks the carom. Zamurda. Connors back to Zamurda. Zamurda from the low post. Robertson has it picked off by Makoso. Defoe. Corner shot. Missed. Finally Robertson who gets a rebound off of a couple of bounces. Cartwright for Robertson. Brunn on the curl drive. Needed a direct line to the bucket that time, did Robertson. Did Brunn. Took kind of a circuitous route. Put himself in a tough shot position. Alves on the rebound, scores two. The second quarter, Ste Foye looked like a different club than they did in the first quarter, maybe. The cornflakes are just kicking in here. Zamurda on the make there, back to a 5-point lead for SJ. Another deep shot. Alves on the inside, tapped it. Connors, Robertson. Zamurda down low. He's got a mismatch. He's going to go post move. Little slip there on the floor, taken away. It's a layup that you got to make. Thomas Liberté Bryson. Not sure if he just lost the handle going up with that one or not. Pretty wide open left-handed lay-in. Missed opportunity there for the Dynamique. However, you sense the momentum of this game swing a little bit in their way. This quarter for sure. Using that raw and got 3 at the end of the first and 3 to open the second to swing this game. SJ still up, though, by 5. A couple possessions, they could be back up by the 10 they were at the end of the quarter for sure. Nice lay in there by Makoso. Couple outside shots, and suddenly the key is opened up for the drive. Cartwright can't make the three-pointer. Rebound, Benamure. Makoso. Out of bounds off UNBSJ. A couple subs. Going to be Dove Kahn, Jack Fury Miller. And for Ste Foye, Conan and Biangu. Biangu, 6'5", out of France. Listed as a guard. Conan, 6'4", out of Montreal. Listed as a forward. Pretty good help defense that time by the Seawolves. 3.5 to go first half in a 3-point game. Travel called in the backcourt. 3:20 in the half, 14 on the shot clock. Foye Milner. That one's deflected out of bounds. Brunn beat the shot clock. Couldn't get it to go down. Makoso. Right into some red shirts there. Tough shot he gave himself, did Makoso that time. Dovcon on the charge. Pardon me, AJ Nash, not Dovcon. AJ Nash on the charge. Nash, number 9. Conan can't get the putback to go. Second attempt, I think that's Biongu. Down to a 1-point game. Brunn on the drive. Going to end up out of bounds. Suddenly, Ste Foye can take a lead with a score this trip after being down 10 at quarter time. And they're down more than that. Points in the first quarter. While Angat with the 3 to end the quarter, really big momentum shot. And the attack that time, Biongu can't get it to go down. SJ back the other way. They would love a score on this trip. Foye Milner catch. Nash. Brunn. 3-point launched. Rebound, Biongu. Lucas Biongu. Get that man a passport. There's a little bit of traveling going on there. Timeout, Ste Foye, I think that's 1:18 on the game clock. Again, a couple lights burn out on the scoreboard. First game of the day, we've got another great one coming up, a couple of U-Sport, AOS clubs. Will be our 11:30 game here at the Irving Gymnasium in the beautiful campus of Rothsay Netherwood School. I've been on campus very briefly once or twice before, and my past quite a number of years ago. This is the first time I've got to spend any extended time on campus and really interact with folks here. I had a little stroll this morning when I arrived. Oh, way too early. Had my nose pressed against the glass waiting for them to unlock the gym this morning here. That's how early I was. I had a little stroll. Everyone very, very, very friendly. Certainly have a real great sense of community here at Rothsay Netherwood School. And we'll say all the students that I've had the opportunity to interact with here as well. Been an absolute pleasure. It's a great group of people here at RNS. And certainly, you know, you have interest in the school, reach out to them, have interest in the basketball program here. Talk to Coach Gay. I'm sure he'd be happy to hear from you. And, of course, all this tournament to honor the legacy of Andrew Milner. Give him a Google. young basketball player. Life cut all too short. Great player here in the history of RNS. Out of Nova Scotia, so lots of coaching connections there. Was at Calgary for a while, and some coaching connections through this tournament, as we've heard. That's going to go out of bounds off of Connors. Ste Foye gets the turnover. Strong take and good finish by Loic Defoe. Ste Foye up 1 now. 11-point swing to this point in the quarter, under a minute to play in the half. Foye Milner is going to get the foul on the reach. That's going to be on Biongu, I believe, 11. Yeah, it is on the arm. Biongu got a little poke in the eye area for his efforts on that one, too. Sends Foye Milner to the line. Had a great game yesterday. Of course, really, really good player in UNBSJ history. Was with the Reds on the Fredericton campus last season, and Coach Salerno said he learned a whole lot. Certainly put it into play here last night, earning player of the game honors, and was a great chat with Jack after the game in the interview. Ties us up at 31 with 1 out of 2. 35 seconds to go, first half. Angat, he made the late 3 in the first quarter. Can't get that one to go down, but the offensive rebound is corralled by Defoe. Conan, Kiana to the tin. Rebound is fought for. White shirts or gray shirts come up with it. With Biongu on the putback, that's one they also probably should have had. Zamurda on the run out, 3 on the game clock. Over to Connors, they score 2. That'll do it for halftime. UNBSJ 33. Ste Foye 31. SJ coaching staff can't be super happy about the play here in quarter number 2. Finished it relatively well. They only scored 10 points, though, in the quarter. And gave up 18. So that'll do it for the first half here at game 1. Come on back in about, looks like 9.5 minutes left on the clock. And we'll have the second half right here on Maritime Athletic Profiles. Thanks for tuning in, folks.
A world in which men and women are completely equal is still far from being realized.
What we plead for is equality of chance, equality of opportunity.
To speak and be heard.
Because when unique voices are united in a common cause, they make history.
Because until all of us have made it, none of us have made it.
Because everything I just said,
other women have said
before.
In 2013,
1973,
1971,
and 1915,
over a century
of calling for equality, we've come a long way.
But accepting better than
before
only pushes truly equal
farther out of reach.
We need to work together
as women,
as allies. Don't just listen to what I'm saying.
Act, so I don't have to say it again.
What if you could do more of the things you love? And enjoy more of the rewards you've been looking for? At places that let you escape to other worlds. Wherever those worlds may be. Get more with the new Scene Plus.
we are just about set here for the second half. UNBSJ 33, Ste Foye Dynamique 31. I'm Bill Gibson. You're watching Maritime Athletic Profiles coverage of the Milner Invitational here on the beautiful campus of Rothesay Netherwood School. Day 3, I've enjoyed the first 2 days, enjoyed this one so far. 4 great games today. This one is a tight game. The next game, that's going to be a dandy battle. A couple of Nova Scotia schools from Atlantic University Sport go at 11:30, Cape Breton and Acadia. 3:30, the cross-campus battle, UNB and Stew. You can bet Rothesay Netherwood is going to want to close it out with a win over Thetford here in the 5:30 game. That should be a good matchup as well. So we've got lots of great basketball on hand. Come on down here to Rothesay. Plan to spend the rest of your day here. There is a little break there between the 11:30 game and the 3:30 game. Give you time to shoot out, get some lunch, maybe hit up Vito's. That's what I hit up last night, I tell you. That would be an awful good recruiting tool for me to come to the St. John area. Have easy access to Vito's Pizza. Not a Vito's fan. There's lots of other great options here in the Rothesay area. Thanks, of course, to the sponsors of this tournament. Scotiabank, Scotia Wealth Management. World's oldest basketball court. And Chateau St. John. SJ in control of the ball. That's Zamurda. Got Foye Milner on the far side. Instead, it's Benamure on the steal. Benamure over for Defoe. Now Kiana. Inside Alves. They're also joined by Biangu. For SJ to start this half. It's Robertson, 23, 4 Zamurda, 5 Connor, 6 Brunn, and 13 Foye Milner. Adam Humphrey, going to do a little dusting. Oh, nice cut, Biangu. Can't get the ball to go through. 2 good attempts there at the rim for Biangu, and great pass from Defoe. I love that long bounce pass. I love bounce passes in general. I don't know why, I just have a thing. I love bounce passes. Foye Milner can't get the 3 to go. Zaki Olivide Benamure on the rebound. Benamure. No good, batted around. Alves. Foul's going to go on Foye Milner on the hold. There you see the beautiful bounce pass delivery. I couldn't make either one of the layup attempts. Great replay. Crews had the caffeine this morning. They're wide awake. Getting on those replays for sure. So we got a double foul there. I think Foye Milner and Kiana both picked up fouls. Kiana blocked by Brunn. Zamurda on the run out scores 2. Nice pass delivered. I think that was Connors with the outlet pass. Put that one in exactly the right place. Alves. Hands off. Benamure now sets the screen and rolls. Rebound Zamurda. He's going to be pushed by Simeon Alves. I think Alves can be more of an impact player here down low. He's certainly got the size. 6'7". SJ up 4. Zamurda back rim on the 3. Loose ball. Benamure. Oh, and he's going to lose it off his own foot. Unforced error, let's call that one. Connors blocked by Alves. There's Benamure, going to finish the lay-in that time. Strong pass to the basket, 2-point game, 7:25 to go, quarter three. 35-33. Zamurda off the heel on the miss. Long shot launch to beat the shot clock. Rebound fought for, and it's Foye Milner who rips it away from Biongo. Biongo, I thought, had the ball. Foye Milner just took it away from him. Lucas, you got to be a little stronger than that. Rip that ball away. The ball is precious. Nice pass from Foye Milner inside. Zamurda on the finish. Alves, there's Alves with the finish around the rim. Back to a 2-point game. Connors. Brunn. Foul on Brunn on the screen. Ste Foye will have a chance to tie. Dave Gallagher. A little scrub of the floor here. He was swifter with the Swiffer. Knocked away and the steal by Foye Milner. He's going to have a lay-in. Ariel on the outside, Conan. Benamure gets it up. Conan can't control the rebound inside. It's going to be an over-the-back foul on Austin Brunn, I believe. Going to be Austin's third. AJ Nash off the bench. Conan with a reverse lay-in. Back to a 2-point game. Not a high-scoring affair, but it's been a tight, close one. Foye Milner gets a stamp on the passport from the official. Little traveling action. There you see Conan with the reverse finish. Good to see Colin Lockery dressed for this one. hasn't entered yet for UNBSJ. Aucry, one of the outstanding players in the history of KV High School. Played at Stu, then transferred back closer to home, play for SJ. You see the beautiful lay in there. That's the drive and finish inside by Zamurda. Alves with the finish. The steal by Foye Milner. He's going to lay in here right into your living room. Conan on the reverse. Really aggressive Ste Foye club. Halfway through quarter number 3. Three-pointer launched, back rim, rebound Zamurda. Foye Milner a little off the mark to the left. And got step back, front rim. Foye Milner on the carom. Off for Zamurda. Nash, kick to the corner, drive Foye Milner. He's got 2. Angat tries the reverse, rebound Zamurda. Zamurda high dribble. He gets the passport stamped as well. Charles for Biku. Biku front rim. Conan with the rebound. He's going to look to spin. I think he should have just went straight back up with it. He has height over Nash. A lot of big fellows in this tournament been getting inside instead of just going right back up with the ball. Trying to get a shot off a spin. Put it back up. SJ with another bucket there. Lead up 2-6. Conan inside, Ariel, he kicks it outside, and got 3 points. Zamurda can't get it to go down. Biku, whoa, tough pass there, saved. Biku. It was all up to me that time to save the table. Nash. Connors on the drive. Put back. Nash no good. Finally. Oh, it's Nash with the takeaway again. He's going to get the foul on Ariel.
Jack, Ethan, you're on the elbows in Phoenix. Ethan, you're the 5.
Zamurda. Back for Connors. Corner kick, Nash. Nash drives to the paint. He's going to be fouled by Kiana. Almost had Nash on a hook there, but he took the arm away. Three-point game, 1:56 to go, quarter 3. They get a 4-point game. Nash, 7 points, 4 rebounds last season. An assist and a half a game as well. Makes them both. The lead is 5. Tough catch there by Biku, and he gets caught with the toes in the tulips. That's out of bounds. Some subs here for SJ. Checking in. Ewan Wilson. Oh, he'll be the sub for the shooter. Alex Ariola and Lance Howlett.
You cut. Alex, you're the madman. Or AJ, you're the madman.
Tie up earned. Subs now in. Connors out. Ewan Wilson in. Just listening to the SJ coaches call a play here. They're in Yukon and somebody is the madman. That tells you coaches they're anything. I don't know what that means, but I often find the codes that they talk in are often a whole lot of fun. I assume it means the Yukon offense, whatever section thereof they're running. I don't know what the madman is in that offense. I can guess it's the guy that's going to do a whole lot of running. Foul's going to go on Ewan Wilson on the block. Loic Defoe checks in. Going out. Rough Louis Charles. Engat. Kiana gets to the bucket, then loses the handle. A little too easy penetration there if you're the Seawolves. Biku off. Makoso in. Makoso gave the team a little lift in the second quarter for sure. Let's see if Jeremy Makoso can do the same here late in quarter number 3. Long shot missed. Rebound Kiana. Nash guarding Kiana. That's Makoso. He's got the bags packed, a little traveling music there too for Makoso. Turnover, 4-point game, under a minute to go. Let's see how the Seawolves handle this possession late quarter. Handle it quite nicely. Foye Milner for 2 more. In fact, they're going to get another possession, or they should, based on the clock. And Gat, 3-pointer rimmed out that time. Ariola does give them another possession, 16 on the clock. Now they're going to play for 1 with a 6-point lead. Ewan Wilson has it taken away. Quick glance at the clock. Fake 3-pointer put up. It'd have been good if it went down. Loic Defoe couldn't get it to drop. (47-41). UNBSJ. They've led after every quarter. They were up 10 after the first, 23-13. Up by 2 after the second, 33-31. And up 6 here in the third, 47-41. So that's a 14-10 SJ quarter. Not a high-scoring affair by any means here this morning. These teams playing their third game in 3 days. Open the season here at the Milner. Great look at the highlight pack again from the quarter by the stellar crew from Maritime Athletic Profiles. Reminder again, we've got 3 more games coming up. Next one I'm really looking forward to, a big battle of AUS squads, and it's not often that I get to see 2 out-of-province AUS squads go head-to-head, so I'm excited for that. That is going to be Cape Breton and Acadia. Acadia, a couple people have said to me after seeing them here this weekend, geez, are they going to be the surprise team in the AUS this season? Couple wins to show for it so far. Cape Breton, a lot of new faces. Enjoyed interviews with both Coach Leslie and Coach Skin in this tournament. Then 3:30 game, UNB and Stu. That's a cross-campus rivalry. You can bet those guys are going to be looking for bragging rights on campus between that one. And certainly Javordo Mitchell for UNB. A little scare with the knee late in the first half yesterday, came back in the second. Didn't slow him down any. He's got to have over 10 dunks through 2 games in the tournament. Just an outstanding athletic player at 6'10". I think he's got springs in the sneakers there of some sort, or go gadget backpack, because he can get up there. And then to close things out, Rossay Netherwood and Tedford at 5:30. Defoe. Ariola on the rebound, nearly picked off by Thomas La Liberté Bryson. Foye Milner doesn't get that one to go down. Rebound, Tanku. Evan Cartwright. Ernest Vovk checks in. Lance Howlett will inbound for Ewan Wilson. SJ deep into the bench here. Vov, Howlett, long launch. Rebound to Ste Foye. Makoso, he's going to score 2 points. He's going to make it a 4-point game, 8:45 to go. Howlett, Wilson, picked off by Makoso. Timeout, UNBSJ, 4 quick points from Jeremy Makoso. Makes it a 1-possession, 2-point game. 8:34 to go in the fourth. Could we see our first overtime game of the tournament? We'll find out here as we wrap things up. Thanks again to the sponsors. Scotiabank, Scotia Wealth Management, world's oldest basketball court. What a story that is. And Chateau St. John. Great crew at breakfast this morning at the Chateau. Fine group out of the U.S. Chatting with a number of them here to enjoy New Brunswick fall colors. And of course, why wouldn't you want to enjoy New Brunswick? Still just slightly early on the fall colors, at least from what I've seen, starting to change pretty nicely now. No, there were some folks as well that were headed for Cape Breton. A little loop around there. Certainly a beautiful time of year to be headed to the Cabot Trail. All I can say is keep your eyes on the road. It's twisty, it's turny, it's up, it's down. And I can definitely say I would not want to be the one driving the tour bus around the Cabot Trail. Bovk for Howlett. Howlett on the drive. Not a great shot there from Howlett. He did get it up off the rim. Defoe's going to be out of bounds. It was good hustle. 14 on the shot clock. Wilson with the release, too strong. Alves on the rebound, off for Defoe. Defoe gets over half, now directs a little traffic, guarded by A.J. Nash. Liberty Bryson on the cut. Now he receives the pass, a little low. Alves in the post, he's got size mismatch. He goes to work, puts up the shot. Rebound, Biongu. That's Makoso for Biongu. Couple good looks there, and it's going to be Alves on the rip, jump ball. Players are ripping it back and forth. Jump already called. Possession is going to be to Ste Foye. Still have a chance to tie on this trip up the court. They've got a couple good looks. Neither one of them went down. Someone's got to inbound the ball. Interesting set there. Someone's got to release. Alves does. Defoe gets the ball back. Liberty Bryson, 5 to shoot. They're looking for Alves on the pass, was Biongu. Now 3 seconds on the shot clock. Makoso is aware. Makoso on the catch. He's going to get one off on the step back. Oh, nicely blocked by Howlett. That's going to be the shot clock violation. Lance Howlett, good closeout. I think he got a piece of the shot. Keep that one from going up. Makoso was aware he needed to get one away pretty quick. Still had time for another pass, though. Bovk to the front court. Howlett. Bovk on the cut. Now he has the ball. He's going to go to work up high. Ernest Funk. Nice block by Liberty Bryson. Instead, we're going to call it goaltend. Not sure that one was going to go in. It might have been a little bailout of the shot that time. Nonetheless, he did get it on the way down off the backboard. 4-point game, 6:45 to go. Quarter 4. Nice pass inside. AJ Nash takes the charge on Lucas Miongu. Subs in. This is Dov Khan checking into the game for Ewan Wilson. Off, nearly has it stolen. Howlett on the catch. Howlett loses the handle a couple times there on the dribble into the hands of Alves. Alves, Makoso. Kiana on the drive. There's Howlett, picks up the loose ball. SJ has numbers. Howlett. Oh. Nash can't finish, but he gets his own rebound. Timeout, Ste Foye. Get 51-45 on the board. SJ with a couple quick scores here. See a few folks in the gym. Hope to see a lot more. Come on down. Do hope you're enjoying the coverage here this weekend. I have had a few folks reach out to me, say how much they're enjoying the coverage, and I've heard that there's, through those same folks, there's some tournaments happening in the country and not getting the usual webcast coverage. So kudos to the crew here at RNS and the crew here at Maritime Athletic Profiles for the coverage here this weekend. Happy to join the crew. Pretty much happy to play hooky from work for a couple days to talk about basketball. And of course, thanks to my employer VeroSource in Fredericton for allowing me the flexibility to use my vacation to come do things like this. Usually pick away at it with a day here, a day there, a couple days to do some tournaments. So I get a lot of my vacation time in. Pleased to use that in support of the basketball community, whether it be here or with the Tommies, where my usual gigs are, or Fredericton Freeze and Maritime Women's Association. Ariel with the miss. Rebound Nash for Howlett. I'm going to have to be careful with my Nash and Con references. One wears 7, one wears 9. They both got a beard, both got shortish, dark hair. So I'm going to have to be careful when I get them right. That's Con. Howlett. Tipped away. It's going to stay UNBSJ ball. Up 6. 5:19 on the game clock. We might be on time for game number 2 if things keep going the way they are. Watch us end up with overtime now that I've said that. Bob. Howlett. Use the Bob screen. Shot clock violation on Howlett. Defoe. Benamur. AJ Nash with the block. Only the second team foul. this quarter, 4:50 to go. Ste Foye only has one. Connor Zamerda check in. Winning time now for SJ. Rebound Zamerda. Love. Can't get it to go. Rebound, Defoe. Benamur. Shot clock issue. Didn't get reset. We're going to put 21 on the clock. That one goes in. Felix Ariel. Big three-pointer for Ste Foye. That's going to be a turnover on SJ. Little sloppy with the basketball there. That'll get Austin Brunn off the bench. He'll come in, try to calm things down. In for Vov. Ariel on the inbound. Tough catch, and it's taken away by Zamerda. Zamerda can't get the lay-in to go. Ariel on the rebound outside for Defoe. Benamur looking for a screen, gets the screen. To the corner, Defoe. Angat, he's a three-point shooter. That one come up way short for Wa Angat. Conan almost had the ball tied up after that spin dribble. Be a foul on Connors on a block. Late shot clock situation again. Good attack. Forced the foul that time. Biku in, Abel Biku. Ewan Robertson, Jack Fury Miller. AJ Nash, Dov Khan to the bench. Benamur drains the three, ties us at 51. 3 minutes to go. Tie ball game. And now St. John steps out of bounds. Benamur on the drive and the bucket. Count it, we're going to shoot one. St. Foye Dynamique go in front. Timeout, Seawolves. Coach Vaughn wants to talk this one over. Great look at the UNBSJ huddle. And here we go inside the St. Foye huddle. A couple pretty calm-looking huddles for a two-point game, 2:40 to go in this one. St. Foye fought back from 10 down after the first. They were 6 down after this quarter. Now they're up by 2. Cape Breton Capers all on the sideline. Coach Vincent Plant running the huddle for Dynamique. Been a fun guy to have around all weekend, and of course, thanks to both our Quebec teams for coming in for this one, and thanks to those listening from Quebec or wherever you might be. I know I've probably not done justice to some of these Francophone names, crying, but it's one of the things that I wish I was better at, having grown up here in New Brunswick. Wish I was a little better in the French language. And of course, there's a lot of names here that we don't see very much locally, so thanks for bearing with me. Appreciate it. 3-point lead. Brunn, Robertson, Brunn. Brunn gets one to go over the front rim. Austin Brunn out of Fredericton High School. Brunn in his 4th year of eligibility. 7.5 points, 5 boards a game last season. Conan on the inside. Lost the handle. Foye Milner on the spin. He doesn't get it to go. Brunn loses the handle. And it's Biku on the run. Biku has Benamur. Benamur passed it right into the hands of Aiden Connors, who's going to go back in the other direction. All right, Conan with the interception, and now Defoe says, let's slow it down a little bit, get it back under control. .133 on the game clock. Ste Foye up by 1. Ariel, he can shoot from deep. That one doesn't go down, though. Out of bounds off of Austin Brunn. No! I'm shocked at that call being out of bounds off of Ste Foye. Absolutely shocked at that call. Wow. Referee saw something I didn't on that one. They talked about it. They've also have a little. And they called another tip out of bounds by Ste Foye. Was a little obstructed on that one, so I don't have as firm an opinion on that one as I did on the last one. I was pretty sure that last rebounding action, St. John got a break. This one gets changed. I don't want to say that's an even up because I don't know. Might have both of them exactly correct. Benamur for Defoe. Foye Milner with the big block. Defoe, though, gets the ball back. Ariel. Rebound, Ewan Robertson. That's a good rebound. SJ ahead. They're down 1. Brunn. Tough catch. To set up the offense with Aiden Connors. Connors into the hands of Conan. Biku to the front court. He's going to spin. He's got nothing but red shirt, so he's going to rate for help. 25 seconds to go. Ste Foye up 1. Defoe. Benamur. Three-pointer doesn't go in again. Brunn with the rebound. St. John trailing by 1. Here. And Ewan Robertson steps out of bounds. 12.4 on the game clock. Timeout taken by Ste Foye. We are down to the final 12-4 in a 1-point game. Little helter-skelter play here the last little bit. Ste Foye has been looking for the big bomb to leap themselves in front by 2 possessions. Haven't got it. SJ had trouble corralling the play. We'll look at the SJ huddle. And now inside the SJ huddle. Strategy here for SJ. No, you can't foul because you've got still a couple to give, or you could foul. If there's a play, I guess that's one of the... You can't force them to the line is what I'm saying. You could make them inbound it again by giving a foul. They're still quite a ways away from bonus. They have 3 team fouls. Ste Foye only 1. So they could really force St. John. If St. John does get the ball back, they've got a lot of fouls to give. Take some time off the clock via fouling. Big inbounds play here for Ste Foye. They advance to the front court. Shot clock, of course, is off with 12.4 on the game clock. Big inbounds. Benamure. Foul is given. 9.2 on the game clock. So we took 3 seconds off there. And now we're going to force the inbound again. Another chance to steal for UNBSJ. This one's a little closer to the corner. A little different setup. Defoe on the inbound play for Biku. Foul given again by Jack Fury Miller. That will be number 5. So that will send Biku to the line. Abel Biku. Couple free throws here. A chance to make it a 3-point lead. Makes on the first. 3-point lead here would be huge. And instead it's an offensive rebound for Loic Defoe. They're going to talk about it. The clock didn't get stopped in time. There's only 0.8 on it right now. .9 on the game clock is what they end up with, and it is timeout Seawolves. Dom Violette running the huddle here. He's going to design a play. They need a 2-pointer to tie. I guess the hand is going to be for Fury Miller. If I'm Ste Foye, I think about fouling before the shot. You've got 3 fouls to give before you can put anybody on the line. Foul early, make sure it's not in the act of shooting. Force a couple inbounds plays, see if you can run them right down, almost to no time left on the clock. One consideration at least there. Do have to be very careful that you're not in the act of shooting. You don't want to put them on the line for a free one. So Seawolves advance it. Let's see if we go with the foul strategy for UNBSJ. Brun, Robertson, Zamurda, Connors, and Fury Miller. I have to think the ball gets in the hands of Jack Fury Miller here. He's probably been their best scorer all weekend long. Zamurda has been pretty good as well. One of those two. Inbound for Brun, though. Robertson on the miss. That's going to end it. It was neither Zamurda or Fury Miller. It was Ewan Robertson who got the shot away. Shows what I know. 55-53. in favor of Ste Foye. So Ste Foye moves their record to 2-1. UNBSJ drops to 2-1. And we could have another 2-1 team if RNS wins their game over Thetford to close things out in the late part of the contest. See who the player of the game is going to be. It'll be a member of the Dynamique. I think we're going to get an interview with that player, so I'll stand up, prepare for that. I think it's going to be Loic Defoe. Joined by player of the game, Loic Defoe. Loic, 2-1 here at this tournament.
Yes.
How do you like your team's play so far?
I like my team. We're playing together. We are building chemistry very good.
You've had a couple of very good games here. You certainly were the player of the game in this one. Your individual play has stood out. How important is it for your team to come on the road early, a little team bonding early in the season to come to a tournament like this? How important is that for your club?
It's very important. We're building a chemistry. We're building what can I say? We're building something special for the season. We come here to get prepared for the season. We had a very tough matchup yesterday, but we came big today to win the game.
Yeah, you got a win over conference rival Thetford in opening the tournament. And you also will see them in a couple of weeks.
Yes.
What's your prospects on your season for your club this year? Where do you think you will be in your home conference?
I think we will be one of the top seven team. We have the team to win a championship. I think we just need to be more prepared and win more games.
Excellent. I like that confidence. Thanks for joining me. Awesome job here in the tournament. Great to see you guys down here going 2-1. Safe travels back home. And hope to see you back in New Brunswick again. Thank you so much. Folks, that's going to do it for opening game here. We'll be back with Cape Breton and Acadia very shortly.
Advice. Everybody's got some advice. Your friend, your dad, even strangers have advice.
Hey, heard about NFTs?
Excuse me?
Dating advice. Life advice.
Quit your day job. You're a winner. It can't be fudged.
There are books on advice, tapes on advice, even shows on advice.
What an idiot. Thank you.
You want my advice? Here we go.
What you should do.
I'm right, you're left.
Quit.
What you shouldn't do. What to eat.
Here you go.
I recommend the fish.
What to drink. What to think.
Feel it right there.
In a world full of cookie cutter, one size fits all, trust me, I know it all advice.
And out.
Maybe it's time for a different kind of advice. Advice that comes from getting to know you, not trying to sell you. That understands your perspective before giving you a new one. That's the advice you want for your money. Scotiabank. You're richer than you think.